what's up, gangalicious? Welcome back to another tutorial. Today, you guys will be learning how to mix like Dveight. In specific, mix basses like Dveight, alright? Today I have two sounds. I have one gun patch from Serum 2 that I'll be showing you how to make today. And I also have the bass processing that I'm going to be showing you today. Before anything starts, I want to mention that, again, my sample pack Cynical Vault 2 is released with a free demo. Everything's in the description. It's 1,000+ files, a lot of basses, a lot of sounds, crazy fucking sound design, a lot of effects, a lot of racks and presets, if I had not mentioned that already. But yeah, let me get into it already. So today we have these two sounds and the gun from Serum 2. Alright, so first of all, let me show you what these sounds sound like without any processing. So we have this ungodly loud sound that then gets later fixed up by this rack, and I'm going to show you how to do it now. So let me minimize everything. First of all, we have a snap heap, alright? 6 decibels pushed up. The bias up to 53%, same with the mix. Stock saturator settings, just 17% dry, no fuzz, mix all the way up. This cleans up the gun and also like thickens it. The second rack has another snap heap and some EQing and saturation going on. Here we have one snap heap that has a little bit of spread distortion, overdrive. 72% dry wet, bias 42%, 43 doesn't really matter, just within that range. Not boosting the drive up a little, just a little bit. Same with the drive here, but this time it's at 28%. Fuzz all the way down, mix all the way down to 42% this time. So same preset, different parameters really. Some EQing going on. We're boosting this region here. Just because with our distortion it was, I don't know, kind of lacking some frequency there. Some saturation, 18 decibels, 20%, this is just for some crunch. And then we also have an EQ here, EQing out that annoying subharmonic. Right, so the second rack is a little more complex, alright? First of all, we have our, standard processing here. Let me turn everything off for you, though. So, first of all, we have a redux. This is adding a little bit of scream in the background. It's adding a high-pitched frequency. Here we have this EQ that is also automatable for the resonance and frequency. This is just for filling in missing frequencies if you have any from your sound that are missing frequencies. There's an acoustics on it. This is just for dispersion, I guess. But it's all stock settings except for this disperser. The disperser is turned up just a little bit. Saturator. I believe this is just giving it a little bit more crunch in the dynamics, but not much. Same for the amp here because we're doing just a little bit. 30% dry wet, so it's not gonna do much, but it's there. AC1 is actually the plugin that Dveight uses to process his basses. It has various different modes and a dry-wet kind of mix, and I would like to say like a power knob, I guess, and then some more EQing at the end. And then the second layer is just a crunch layer, because without any of the effects, it's just the same thing, right? But first of all, we have Pro R2 for that room, alright? Everything down. Stock settings, by the way, stock settings. Redux for crunch. An EQ. This EQ has nothing on it, by the way. an acoustics, so like the same like processing from before, pretty much. A saturator. This time it's at 27% dry wet, and then like the same drive. An amp. This time it's at 58%. This is filling in the high end a lot, and this is also filling the high end. Same settings as before, by the way. Another EQ. And another EQ that's boosting the highs and removing all the low end. And for a gate, I added a redux for that kind of gate effect, and also kind of the crunch. The final, like, crunch layer, I guess. So that's what we have, alright? And then we have our bus. Standard snap heap preset, like, saturator, 20 drive all the way up, no fuzz. Overdrive, plus 4 decibels, 50% dry wet, nothing going on there. Parallel processing it, these are the lows split up. There's a little bit of EQing, like I'm removing some of the low end, some of the harmonics. And in this band, there's some EQing going on for the high end, for the fizz, really. And then we have a sugar, which is basically multi-band distortion, all these preamp. You could copy them, if you have the plugin, of course. And then a final EQ. So, that's the crunch on that. Alright, let me show you this gun now. So, this is a Serum 2 preset, right? It's literally just... Let's see. This sample... Just a bass transient, which is the same as this. Here I have a filter that's only affecting oscillator B, because this has a lot of noise. And that's our transient. We don't want any sub in our transient. I said noise, but I meant sub. Here I'm already, with the filter here, this is a spectral filter, I'm already cutting the low, so it doesn't really matter if I had to put it on oscillator A or not. Oscillator C is just standard basic shapes, with two LFOs. This one's for no transient, and this one is for the pitch LFO transient. And then in the FX, it's literally just convolution. That setting, and this is optional. Okay, this is just for if you don't want the transient. But we're gonna have it off, of course. The distortion's not doing anything. But yeah, that's this preset. It also has the same processing as what's in here. So this will all be in the Cynical Vault Volume 2 when it comes out. But for now, you can grab this preset, rec, for free. Link in the description. But yeah, last thing I wanted to mention is the Cynical Vault. So there's a free demo here that has a bunch of basses, bonus, some drums, some synths, some effects, but in the low price pack with 1,000 samples, high quality, by the way, for just 15 USD, we got a ton of high quality basses. Just a lot, really, just a lot. Bonus samples, so a lot of Foley, just a random stuff that I made. High quality drums. high quality synths, presets by the way, and a lot of FX, like a lot. Yeah, this pack has basically everything you need for music production. But yeah, this is up for the low price of like $15. It's 25% off right now. Not for too long. There's also in my main like store, I have all of my packs set for $5, alright? This is forever. Y'all can get the packs for $5 whenever now. They used to be $15, but they're not $5. So you can get all my packs, all my 3 expansion volumes for pretty much $30, man. Or no, actually $15 for 3 packs. That's almost the same amount of these samples. So yeah, go get them. It would really, I would really appreciate it. It would support me a lot with my situation right now financially. And yeah, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I certainly did. I'll see you in the next one.